everyone. Wednesday the 13th of January. Where is the time going? And I know that we're in lockdown again and well, I haven't been out for 3 days. So today I am definitely going out a walk. Hail, rain or shine, I am going a walk to get some fresh air. So what have I been doing? Well, let me tell you, one of the things that I've been doing is been reading a magazine, and here it is. Life and Work. It's the Church of Scotland magazine that comes out every month, and well, not that many people in the church really get it, but we're really thankful to Esther Kidd, who is our Life and Work distributor in the church. She orders them, gets them in, and then because of the pandemic and the restrictions, she's been popping them through our doors so that we can read them. And the reason that I'm mentioning Life and Work to you today is because when I saw this month's edition, January's edition, the one thing that caught my eye straight away, I'm going to read it to you, it says, lasting friendships are made through the Girls' Brigade. Anne Hosey describes her 50 plus years of commitment to the Girls' Brigade. So, of course, I am a Girls' Brigade girl, leader, officer, old person now. I have wonderful memories of Girls' Brigade, the wonderful work that that organisation does. So I immediately opened the book, opened the magazine, and then it said turn to page 20. So there we go. And there is an article about my friend Anne Hosey. And I have known Anne Hosey since I was about 13 years of age. And there's more pictures of her on the next 2 pages because she achieved a Lifetime Achievement Award for her work within Girls' Brigade. And I said lots of memories of Anne, lots of memories of things that we've done together. And yeah, it was just great to read that whole article. But not only about Anne, but also about Girls' Brigade. And I'll keep telling you, wonderful, wonderful organisation. So, I find Life and Work a good magazine to read. As minister, well, let's be honest, if I was to get it online, I would get it free. But I don't particularly like reading online. So I am happy to pay my subscription and I get a hard copy every month where I can sit and just read it at my leisure. And there's some real good stories, there's good theological points, everyday things, book recommendations, and probably like most people, we flick to the back of the book, the back of the magazine, sorry, to have a look at, well, for ministers, it's who's died and who's moved to what church. And then we used to have a lot about legacies, but I haven't really seen that coming in. I don't know if they've stopped putting it in or whether we've just stopped receiving legacies. But it was always good to look at that. And one of our members, Liz Nichol, she actually won the crossword a few years ago. She filled in the crossword, sent it in, and she came first and got the prize for it. So lots going on in Life and Work. As I said, I find it a good read. But then we come to Anne Hosey's article on Girls' Brigade and the long-lasting friendships that she has made through this organisation. And of course, Anne has been, well, she's travelled quite a few places worldwide on behalf of Girls' Brigade and met lots of people through that and also in the committees that she served. Again, for me, Girls' Brigade, I have lots and lots and lots of friends in Girls' Brigade. And it's always great to hear how they're doing personally, how the companies are doing, what they're doing, and just what's been going on. And this year, I was invited to a couple of companies' evenings on Zoom because Girls' Brigade, as of yet, has not met. They closed down early March 2020 and have yet to restart. But lots of companies have been interacting and keeping up everything going. So that's great. And I've been invited to view a few of the Zoom conferences. Because of my time in Girls' Brigade, well, I started when I was 5 or 6, must have been maybe 6, as a rosebud with great big saucer hats and came through Girls' Brigade became a leader, became commandant, captain, and then on a mission committee, and then eventually national chaplain. So Girls Brigade is in my blood. I am now currently the chaplain for Tayside Girls Brigade division, and that's all the companies within the Tayside area, which I'm thoroughly enjoying, but again, not as the normal way, but on Zoom and phoning some of those people. But I have made lots and lots of friends over all these years through Girls Brigade, and it's been absolutely wonderful. And although, we don't really see each other anymore, even because of lockdown, but, we're too far spread apart, we still keep up to date on Facebook, which is just marvellous. But I've also made lots of friendships over the years, but especially these last probably 6-7 years, maybe slightly longer, with being on the World Mission Council of the Church of Scotland. The World Mission Council do a fantastic job, although they're not really called that anymore, are they, because of the new structures within the Church of Scotland. I think it's Faith Impact and Faith Nurture or something. I still haven't got the names in my head because they just don't make sense to me. But World Mission is incorporated into one of them. I can't quite remember which one. Let's go for Faith Nurture. I can't remember. Anyway, but through World Mission, I have made great friends, not only at committee level, because I was on the committee first, then on council, because I went then onto the council and met lots more people. These people are mostly from Scotland that are on these committees and the councils. But then what about the friendships that both myself and our church members have made in Hungary, in Zuglo Church? It's been absolutely wonderful making the friendships with the people there. Just superb. We've learned so much from them, and hopefully they've learned things from us. And we do keep in contact, again, emails, Facebook, and now, of course, on Zoom, because our visits have been curtailed. Then, at one of our World Mission Council meetings, I was fortunate to meet Catherine Macmillan of Switzerland, the minister there of Zurich, and Catherine and I became good friends. And again, we have lots of friends in Zurich at Dubendorf Church, linked with Schwarzenbach Church. So friends over there as well. And through them, we then met friends in Germany. So it's been absolutely wonderful. And these friendships we don't have to see each other all the time. We can do it on phone calls, on Zoom, on Facebook, and just by emails and texts. But through World Mission, I was very fortunate to now have friends in Malawi, Mozambique, Nepal, Israel and Palestine. And again, through World Mission, because I every year would take people from the General Assembly, foreign visitors, to stay with me at the manse here. I've had people living here and made friends from South Sudan, Taiwan, Malawi, South Africa, Poland, India, and again, Nepal. And I still have all these people, and I would class them as friends. And we keep in contact, not all the time, but through Facebook. They hear what I'm doing and what my church is doing, and I hear what they're doing and what their churches and what their activities are. And it's absolutely super to hear what's going on in this big world, because sometimes we get caught up in our own little corner. So it's good, and Facebook is good to keep in contact. As I mentioned, our church members here have now got lots of friends in Hungary and Switzerland also, and that's great because we know now what's happening in these areas and we can pray for each other as well. But bringing it closer to home, what about the friendships here? Well, I've made lots of friendships through church connections, whether it be during my training to become a minister, or whether it be here in Forfar especially, or in the Angus area. And we keep in contact through the Steeple Times Church magazine. We keep in contact through Facebook as well. So there's lots of ways. Friendship doesn't have to be constantly being in touch with one another. But through Facebook and through our Steeple Times magazine, our church and our members have lots of friends in Erskine, in Bishopton, Clydebank, Houston, Edinburgh, Glasgow, These are just a few places. I also know of people in Aberdeen who also follow us on our Facebook page and are always looking out to see. And lots of people of our members' families all over the country have a look in as well. So it's absolutely super to have friends all over Scotland also. But friends locally, especially here in Forfar, there are so many of you. And I would class many of our members as friends also. But what I would say to you is friends are always there for you, whether it's been the fact you were talking to them yesterday or whether you were talking to them 9 months ago. Friends are friends. You can always start up where you just left off, no matter what the time difference is. So I'm really thankful for all the friendships in my life. However, Jesus is the best friend that you could have. For Jesus walks with you every step of the journey in life that you take, every second of every day, and you can talk to Jesus about anything, whether it be good or bad, something that makes you sad, something that makes you happy. It doesn't matter what it is. You can always take it to and talk to Jesus about anything that you want. For sometimes we maybe wouldn't say things to family, or we might not say certain things to some of our friends. But in Jesus, who is our friend, you can take anything to him. And a trouble shared, well, I always think it's a trouble halved. And if you can't talk to anyone else about it, talk to your friend Jesus, because he's big enough. God is big enough for you to talk to God about anything. Just remember that. And of course, that just brings me to mind that wonderful hymn. And I'm not going to sing it for you. I'm sure you can do it once I'm finished here. But it's What a Friend We Have in Jesus. All our sins and grief to bear. Anyway, you all know it. I think I've even probably said that word wrong there, but you all know it. If I was singing it, I would get the words right. But I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I know the lockdown is problematic. I've seen one of our members out walking with her one friend at this time and being there 2 meters apart, which is absolutely super. So please stick to the rules, stay safe, stay well. And if you get that phone call or that little text about getting your vaccine, well, go for it. God bless everyone. Have a wonderful week.